Do you know what's better than animal style fries? An animal style baked potato. Can you see my vision? Yeah, it sounds crazy, but does it really?
Grab your potatoes, not your couch potatoes, the edible ones, and start by thoroughly washing your potatoes and drying them off. If you see more dirt when drying them, wash them again. You want them super clean since you'll be eating the skin. Using a fork, poke holes to let the steam escape and so that they don't explode in the oven. It's rare, but it has happened, so let's be safe. You're then going to give your potatoes a nice little spa treatment with some olive oil and salt. This feeling was so satisfying. Then wrap them in aluminum and you're going to bake them in your preheated oven that's at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 to 60 minutes depending on their size. While our potato rock stars are jamming in the oven, let's caramelize our onions. Start by adding in your butter and then your diced white onion. I added just a tiny pinch of sugar as a little cheat. You're going to cook this on medium heat for about 20 to 30 minutes, making sure to stir constantly. If you see it's getting a little burnt on the pan, you can add in a little water and continue stirring, and you'll see that it'll slowly caramelize like this. While we're waiting for our onions, let's brown our meat. I'm using a ground wagyu beef, but you could use any ground beef or even turkey or chicken if you're trying to reduce calories. But let's be honest, this is a decadent dish / a cheat meal, so I say go hard or go home. Once my meat was browned, I added in my garlic powder, onion powder, some salt, and some pepper and combined. All this sizzle in this kitchen sounds like a culinary concert. It's amazing and smells so good. Our onions are ready, so let's start making our animal sauce. Add in your mayo, ketchup, vinegar, and dill and sweet relish. I'm using a combo of sweet and dill relish to give it balance. Give that a good mix, and then I added in a teaspoon of my caramelized onions simply because it's delicious. You can skip this step, but I say include it. It definitely gives it a little something. Once your potatoes are done, slice those spuds open. They've been waiting for their big moment. Carefully remove the tops and let them cool for a few minutes so they're easier to handle. Make sure you do this because I totally burned my hands, but I rather sacrifice myself to save you guys. Scrape out the inside and combine it in a bowl with your butter, your onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I'm using my handheld potato masher, but you can use a potato ricer or a handheld blender on your low setting. You're then going to blend that a bit until it is a smooth consistency. You'll add in 1 cup of your cheddar cheese and your meat mixture and mix until fully combined. Now, one might ask, how do you come up with such a recipe? Well, I'm constantly trying to make sure my teens pick my food over fast food. And on my way to In-N-Out, I thought, what could I make at home that they would love and pick me over In-N-Out? And lo and behold, this is how we got here. To arrange our potatoes, we're going to start with some cheddar cheese all the way on the bottom, and then we're going to top it with our meat mixture, not being cheap, making sure to really stuff that potato to the brim. If you drop some, eat it. Don't let it go to waste. We're then going to top it with our American cheese, about 3 pieces per potato, and you don't see it here, but then I topped it with some cheddar on top, a huge mountain of cheddar, and we baked that for about 15 minutes or until the cheese was melted. Now the grand potato reveal. Drizzle on your In-N-Out spread like the culinary paparazzi capturing their best angle. Look at that. Top that with your caramelized onions, and behold, the In-N-Out loaded baked potato extravaganza. It's a party on a plate, a carnival for your taste buds. If this doesn't make you smile, you might need to check your pulse. If you laughed, learned, or just felt hungry watching this, hit that like button and subscribe. Now go forth and conquer the potato world. May your spuds always be spectacular.